Are we live? I think we are live. Friday night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, as promised. Oh, freaking yeah. I'm gonna mute this. Alright, here we are. Live from the PaleriderTV studio, which I've been slacking. I haven't set the thing up the way I want it just yet. So I'm not even using a green screen tonight, just a virtual background. I still gotta arrange the studio the way I want it. Still looking at layouts and all that stuff where I can get the green screen back up and make everything look good again. You know, we're kind of going through a rebuilding phase right now, so it might take a little bit get this channel back to the once greatness it was. So not going anywhere. We're gonna be here in your face. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be here until the Pale Rider is dust in the wind. Yeah. So get used to it. Get used to it. Got some coffee, some good old Florida coffee, and the old Snorlord mug. Yeah, we've got it. This is one of the mugs that made it down here from Arkansas. Left a lot of the mugs that left them behind. And had one other mug that didn't make the trip. It busted in the U-Haul. Luckily, the Snorlord mug made it. So we are still using it. Still putting gallons and gallons of coffee through the Snorlord mug. So that's what we're going to do. I got a question up in the pinned in the top of the chat. So what kind of trucking content would you like to see on this channel going forward? More of the trucking news. You know, I'm not on the road, so I really can't do the vlogging things anymore. And so we're probably going to stick with the trucking news and information. Things like that. Start putting out more videos. Getting the views back. Subs back. And hopefully one day, maybe we'll get the memberships back up and rolling soon, hopefully. Might have somebody dropping in here tonight. I don't know yet. What is it? It is 9 Eastern, correct? 8 Central. I'll get used to now that I'm back in the Eastern time zone. All right, there you go, Snorlord. Appreciate it. And finishing dinner. So he's gonna be coming in, I think, to get the link I sent you. Trucking with Liberty, he stopped in comment section a while ago, said build back better, the Pale Rider version. That's right. And I said, make PaleriderTV great again. Yeah. So Mr. Snowlord's going to be joining us here as soon as he gets finished eating his dinner. Let's see what's going on over there in the Snowlord camp. And yeah, but it's been pretty I don't know, been kind of busy down here trying to get everything. Man, still got boxes that need to be unpacked. Just running out of room. Don't have a lot of storage here in the new place, so we're gonna have to figure something out. We had a storage shed. We had our stuff in there for a while when we were staying with the daughter, and some of her stuff was in there. We brought back from Arkansas, and we cleaned that out last weekend, and put everything back in their house and our stuff in our house. So we got stuff. My closet in here in the studio, it's packed full and stuff. So I'll get going through some of these boxes. Probably get I got a whole box with just hats in it. I'll probably go through that and start hanging them up, displaying them, or whatever. Get another box out of there. I found a box that had 3 of my old CB radios in there. I might put those on Marketplace, see if I can get rid of those. Or maybe I'll see if I can sell them on here. And I don't know. 2 of them, I'm not sure if they work. I'm pretty sure I know one of them might work. If we get those away anywhere, see if we can sell them or something. And if you notice, I got the StreamYard thing up there in the corner. You know what that means? That we are on the free version of StreamYard. My subscription ran out about the middle of February or something like that. So hopefully we'll get that back up. Get your subscription back soon. And there's a lot more features you can use. I can't use some things on the free version, and I hate the watermark up there. But that's what we got to deal with. That's what we're going to use for the time being. But no big rush on that. We can still use the free version and everything. I had to get rid of a storage. You don't have as much storage with the free version, so I had to get rid of some old videos that were in the StreamYard storage system. Just so I could do videos again, recorded videos and live streams. Well, live streams you can still do them, we just won't save them. So we don't have to save the live streams on StreamYard when they're already going to be on YouTube anyway. So, Paul Wibbles, what is happening up there in the 502? Is it still 502? They haven't changed the area code yet. There's new area codes coming around. So, good evening, Paul Wibbles. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go through a rebuilding phase, I guess, here on the channel. I'm going to get back in the swing of things. Yeah. The last video I did, I recorded here on StreamYard, and, I was editing them first. You edit them right here on StreamYard, cut out, parts for the front part. So I thought I had downloaded the edited version. I didn't. I downloaded the unedited version and put it on YouTube. It was on YouTube for about maybe an hour. So if you were lucky enough to see the unedited version, I deleted it real quick and went back and downloaded the edited version and re-uploaded it. So but I caught it when I did. I probably would have never known. So I read somebody's comment on there about it. Oh no, let me go back and check. So I went back and check. Got to preview your videos before you make them public. That's one of the lessons. And just like I said, man, I'm gonna starting on YouTube all over again. Rookie. It's weird, man. I haven't been on here much lately, and everything that's been going on and happening, just ain't had time. And I got demonetized there last year. I took the wind out of the sails, lost all the memberships, all the super chats, all that good stuff, all the ad revenue. And this stinks, but oh well, it is what it is. We still need to catch up on some watch time hours so we can reapply. So that's why we need to start uploading some videos on a regular basis. Be consistent, and get that watch time back so we can get this channel back to its glory days. Maybe I don't ever get back to the glory days, but because the content changed, I'm not doing the trucking vlogs anymore, so I'm not on the road. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. That's for sure. But anybody let me know what kind of trucking content you'd like to see on this channel. I'll see if I can get her done if it's possible. And well, a lot of my subs have fallen off. I ain't heard from a lot of them, and a lot of the friends of the channel have kind of fallen off too. So I don't know. That's all right. No big deal. Only a couple of you, you know how I'm talking about, that been here the whole time, and appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're not going anywhere. We're here. In your face. We're in your face. Yep. So what did I do? Did a video on the the big bus down there in Eagle Pass, Texas. 13,000 pounds of meth. Wow. That's a big one. Of course, 100. They say 117 million, but what do you think? I won't say too much because YouTube, they're picky on what you say, but there's going to be some missing people, I believe, in the near future. That's for sure. That's a big shipment. That wasn't just a decoy shipment going across the border. That was a major 13,000 pounds. It's 6.5 tons or something. That's a lot. A lot of money. A lot of money. Is it really going to dry up the supply up here in the United States? Probably not. Maybe slow it down a little bit, but I don't think so. Even though that's a lot, there's probably a lot more. I need some hammers. So let me work on these places around us, so a lot of noise in the background. But yeah, that's a lot. A lot of drugs didn't make it to where it was going. Cities. Who knows where it was going? And the CVSA announced their dates. What was it, May 14th to 16th or something, about the international road check. We're checking for drivers eligibility or something like that. I don't know. Every year they have this. Canada, US, and Mexico. They have this major 72-hour thing or whatever, 2 days or something, whatever it is. And they just go out and start massive inspection. I never had any troubles through the road checks, but there's people that'll stay home during that. I don't know what they're afraid of, but never had any issues. I don't think I've ever been inspected in one of the road checks in my 28 years of driving. I've been inspected before, yeah, but not during one of the road checks. Everybody says, yeah, you got to be careful. You got to do this. You got to do that. Just continue what you're doing. You ain't got to worry about it. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. What's the worry? What's the worry? I know there is instances where you might not catch something on a pre-trip and they might ding you for that, but that happens. Or something happens between the pre-trip and the time you got inspection. Like I had an air leak commence between my pre-trip and I got stopped at Louisiana scale, and the scale master heard the air leak, and I said, ooh, he shut me down. That's how bad the air leak. So, well, he said, you couldn't hear that? I said, I can't hear that. I'm inside the truck. It's coming from under the brake chambers or something in the back under the truck. And I couldn't hear it. He could hear it standing outside, but I couldn't hear it sitting in the truck. You know, you got the windows up and the motor running and the radio blasting, and can't hear nothing. Can't out your leaks. But yeah, he shut me down. Louisiana, I had to get that fixed. But he got it fixed. Then the guy that shut me down, he stopped by. He said, they haven't been out here to fix you yet? I said, no, they're supposed to be on their way. And he goes, yeah. I said, it ain't no big deal, but you know, I hadn't anything to eat yet today. And he goes, want something to eat? I'll go get you something to eat. You want me to? So you went to, where was it, Sonic or something? I said, just whatever you go find first, just get me a burger and a drink. That's all I care about. So he came back about 30 minutes later, had me a Sonic burger and a drink. So I guess he felt sorry for me. He shut me down. I had to wait. But that was Louisiana. It was a bunch of years. I can't remember what truck I was driving. Was I in the? I think I was in the Black International 9400. Here we got our special guest. Well, let's see if I can do this correctly. I'm Rusty. I'm Rusty's. Rusty's call me Rusty for short. I'm Rusty.
Check. Hey, you got some weird whistling or something going on in the background. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. Let me see if this is it. I got my little fan going. Did that clear it out?
Yeah, I think so. What's up, Palerider?
Little fan on the desk is probably vibrating up to the microphone and all that.
Yeah, I can still hear it on occasion. So, what do you need a fan in Florida for? It's not hot.
It's hot, man. This ain't got up to 60 something today. It rained all day, but yeah. I got my air conditioner on too over there. Maybe that's the noise.
It's like some weird, like you'll listen. It's not too annoying yet, but it's in the you'll hear it on your replay. So
hold on, man.
No, I'm not holding on. It's like some weird. Like yeah, hear that right there. It's not too annoying yet, but it's in the you'll hear it on your replay.
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it? You're hard to
hear. I hear it. Hold on, let me do something.
Turn your mic gain down a little bit. That might be it. Turn your mic gain a little bit. God, you can't even hear me. Gosh.
There.
Your mic gain might just be a little bit too hot. That might be what it is.
Too hot. I turned it down.
Back it off a little bit. You'll be all right. It's all right, man. It's okay.
I told you. I told you I'm a rookie. All this is like I'm making stupid rookie mistakes.
No.
Dude,
I spent like 10 minutes of my live feed this morning looking for stupid things that I found. I finally found it like literally after my live feed, the little chart. It's okay.
I was in there this morning. I didn't know you were looking.
Well, that was like first thing. You weren't there in the beginning.
I was. I wasn't. I thought I was.
All right. So
So
I found that chart. You want to see that chart? I've got some good news, Pale Rider. You want to see that
let's
chart
see it.
thing?
Yes, of course.
All
Let's
right,
see
so
the
let me
chart.
get up on the screen here.
I hear a little humming. Oh, what
Hold on
that
a second.
is. Test. Test. Oh, that's you. That's you. Yeah,
All
that's
right,
you.
I'm back.
I heard the
No,
humming.
because I heard it.
Then when you
Dude, no,
muted the mic, I didn't hear it anymore. Now you
Fine.
unmuted it, and I hear it. You got a fan
Fine.
going?
No,
You got a washing machine, dryer?
I got something.
It's
All
all
right,
right.
so check it out. Let me show the screen here. So I got some great news for you, Pale Rider.
All right.
Check it out. There's the screen. You could share it. Look at that. Now's the time to buy a truck. You want to buy a truck? I know you do. I know you're just itching to get back into
I'm
truck
itching all-
payments and
Itching all over.
go places you don't want to go. Right now, it's down. Look at that. Down 25%.
Down? I thought I
Yeah, look
seen
at
an
that.
article the other day
That's
where
it.
truck sales were up.
Truck sales are up, but the
That's what I
prices,
thought
this
I-
is truck price.
Oh,
Read the
Oh,
thing.
prices. Oh, okay.
See this little peak here where it was pretty stupid because everybody thought you can throw a rock and make $5 a mile?
Yeah.
Look how much down it is. So all these people that
Dang.
paid $100,000 for a truck last year are going, poor woe is me, because now they're down to here. They're like, the prices are almost not quite 40%, but they're definitely down quite a bit. So that's the good news, Pale Rider. If you want to buy a truck, man,
That's good.
it might even go lower. It might even go lower.
It might. Might wait for it to go lower.
Now let me find another screenshot. I'm surprised you haven't. Maybe you talked about this and I missed it.
Probably not.
Well, it happened in Louisville. Did you hear about that? Here, let me share the screen again.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. There. Did you hear about this?
Oh, that happened in Louisville? I
Yeah,
seen
it happened
that.
in Louisville. Yeah.
I ain't covered that. I seen it though.
Yeah, so
It's
I was
crazy.
watching the live stream because Jeff had mentioned it to me like earlier this morning. He's like, "Did you hear about that truck over the bridge in Louisville?" And I was like, "No," because they're live streaming it right now. So I went to live stream, and all I got was a circle of death, as you can see in this little screenshot here. So, and then a friend of mine sent me a recorded video that showed the whole process. They like had to lower some fireman next to the cab. I guess it was a female driver, grabbed her. She was literally hanging on for dear life. And then they like brought them up over the ledge and brought them over back to the bridge. And they were live streaming it. But of course the live stream was dead because they, just in case, these people didn't make it.
Right.
They didn't want to show that live. Because I remember years ago there was a police chase, and they were doing the night vision thing, and the news helicopter was following, and the newscaster said, "You need to pan away, because the guy, after he ran into the woods, he shot himself in the head." And it was all on live TV. Normally they got a buffer zone so they don't show stuff like that. And so I guess that's why they were like kind of making the live stream like delayed a whatever, but it was pretty dramatic. It was pretty.
Yeah.
I bet you there'll be The Rock will do a video or a movie about this, and it'll be like one of those like Fast and Furious type movies and all that. That's probably what will happen. But yeah, that was crazy stuff. So I bet you this truck's for sale now. So a little fixer upper, if they didn't plunge it into the river there. So.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? There was a similar incident here in Springfield. There was like a big flyover, and you know, and notice I had to demonstrate that because you don't know what a flyover is, but there was a flyover and there was a truck dangling on that. It was like during an ice storm. So
Yeah.
there was only like you remember that bridge in Waco, that one flyover in Waco, man, that was the only, that there's one there and there's one in Dallas that made me kind of pucker up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all over down there. Kevin, my brother, he was watching it live from the local Louisville news today. Yeah.
They probably had like a 5-second delay. So like if the dude fell,
Yeah. Have to cut off.
they could have cut it off. So
I imagine how much that lumber fee would be.
yeah, it was kind of funny because the newscasters were like, "Oh, we don't know how much food's in that trailer."
The driver's
Like,
definitely gonna have to
why is
watch
that-
a couple of safety videos, you would think.
Yeah, but I haven't heard. So Kevin, do you know why? Did they say why the truck ended up that way? Was it like cut off? Was it wind? Or I don't think it would be wind with those you know, with all that steel there. I'm kind of wondering what caused that truck to go, I want to go swimming. So
I don't know. What kept us
Look
from
at
going
CB.
all the way over?
well, no, it doesn't look like a blowover because I mean the nose, like he had to have hit that. So my thinking is he probably maybe a car cut him off or something, or cut her off. I think it was a female driver, but it's hard to tell these days. But you know,
Did I see a Cisco on that side of that trailer?
yeah, it's a Cisco. It was a Cisco, truck.
truck.
Cisco got the most advertising that they've had in years. They got it all today on this particular video.
Yeah. I haven't heard what happened, Kevin.
But yeah, the important thing is the driver's safe. And I don't know. I think that if I was the wrecking crew, I just would have shoved it into the river. Been like, it's too much. Just push it.
Just push it over. It'll help the fish with a little artificial reef out there in the middle of the Ohio River.
Feed the fishies.
She was swerving to miss a deer. Yeah. Very possible.
Yeah, there's man, if
Too
that
late.
bridge is known for anything, it's known for all the deer crossing.
That's crazy, man.
I'm surprised, John. I mean,
Who'd have
you're a
thunk?
Louisville resident, so
I didn't even notice. I just seen the picture. I didn't even notice to see where it's coming from or where it was at. I said, "Oh, another one of those."
yeah, right there in your old stomping grounds.
Stomping grounds. Speaking of stomping grounds, are you going to be? I heard you explain it the other day. Are you going to be at the Mats 2024 this year?
I doubt it. I've had several people offer to pay my way. And I'm like, I don't like taking handouts. I mean, it's because, here's the deal. It's not that I can't afford it. It's just that I can think of better things to spend my money on. It's not like I'm not like just trucking or Sammy where they've got like these multi-$1,000 deals with DAT. And I've done the smoozing. My YouTube presence is not that strong to where I don't think anybody could give two rats butts about me. And so would it be fun? Yes. I like going to the truck shows. Would Mrs. A like it as much as me? I would think by the third day she's like over it, right? And so, she likes to travel. I mean, we haven't done that a whole lot of traveling as a couple, but I mean, we used to go to Arkansas all the time. We went to Oklahoma City last year to visit family, and we have family in Arkansas, and we got friends in Arkansas, but she still has the time blocked off, requested off, but I don't know. A couple of people said, "Hey, dude, I'll pay for all your hotel, or I'll help pay for the car." Jeff offered to pay 2 nights at the hotel. I'm like, it's not that I can't afford it. It's just I don't know. I feel funny. Like I feel funny. I feel funny anyways, but so
yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, like now, okay, so with Thunder, it's different. Thunder is sponsoring. Thunder and 123 sponsor Like Trucking, so I'm going there as a representative of Like Trucking. And I guess technically you can do that with like Jeff offering to pay for a couple of nights hotel. You know, I'm going there as a representative like trucking. But you know, kind of like, you know, how CalArc used to hand you a bunch of free swag that you were supposed to pass out. So, because you were representing, but they didn't pay for it. They just got you a day off, right?
They didn't pay it. Well, one time
Yeah.
they did for
Well, you
Dallas.
didn't have to stay in a hotel either. You were in the truck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Kevin said last time he checked, the truck was back on the bridge. So
oh, good. I'm sure it might even be still live streamed right now.
I don't know. Yeah, Matt's out for me this year. Not going.
I will say this about that truck in Louisville. You know that Cisco's probably got a camera in that truck. So I'll be interested to see that dash cam. That's the dash cam you need to get a hold of. Pale Rider.
I know.
I mean, you got that
how
one.
do that.
Well, I mean, you got that one from the truck's perspective in Arkansas. So have you developed those contacts yet in Jacksonville to get all the badge cams and all that?
No.
Body cams.
No,
I've been watching a lot of those videos.
Open record request.
Yeah, I watched I watch a lot of like police activity videos. Like I watched how the church shooting in Houston went down. I watched that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of channels like police activity that like show all the badge cam stuff, and it's pretty interesting to see what they go through. So
yeah. I haven't really got into the local politics side of Jacksonville yet. We're working on it.
Get on it, man.
I did a couple.
I'm sure there's plenty of cop watching.
I did that one cop watch there, and that he didn't like it too well.
You got to be more discreet.
He waved at me. No, you only gotta let them know you're there.
No, see, if you're discreet, then if they're doing bad stuff, you got them, man. Like,
well, you don't
well,
want
because here
some
stuff. Departments like they're playing like Disney music out loud, so you can't.
Yeah.
Like, so you get flagged. You know what? You notice Walmart's doing that now.
That's terrible.
You go into Walmart and they're playing music really loud now. Remember when they made this big deal how they didn't have big announcements over the store anymore, and because it was a quieter experience. Now they're blaring music because they're tired of all these influencers and pranksters going to Walmart tearing things up just for the sake of their TikToks and all that. So now they're putting music in. So if you do film in Walmart and they don't catch you, then you have to narrate over it because you know their music's going to get you flagged. So is that what happened to your channel? Were you filming in Walmart and that accidentally happened? Is that what happened to you?
Nah.
Why did your channel get
It said
punched in the face?
reused content.
Which content was it?
I think it was when I did the thing about the Buc-ee's. I had that guy's video I was playing on the channel.
Oh,
that
okay.
live streaming. I think that was probably it. But I was
So
I was
it wasn't
going by
all the
the
Freightwave stuff?
rules. I was doing the I was going the commentary and the stuff during the video. Shouldn't have been any issues, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that was it, but I never. Yeah, that's why I don't show the articles on when I do a news story now. I just read it. I don't show it on the screen so nobody knows where I got the news article from. I just say they sent it. Somebody sent me this story, and here we go. So, and I don't read it word for word, so I don't want to get charged with plagiarism or something. So,
Dude, reading is so overrated.
I kind of put my own twist on it.
I kind of scan. I kind of like, yeah, dude, I'm with you, man. I don't know, man. I'm not really a news guy. I show the weather, in my morning show and basically lecture and get on my soapbox and read comments and then look at load boards and look how crappy the rates are and stuff like that. That's pretty much my MO. It's working. But
Supposed to
oh,
do with
check this
these.
out, dude.
Oh, go ahead. No,
So, have you heard of Opus?
Opus.
OPUS.
I think so. What is it?
Go to my latest short, and you'll see. So I found this free AI service, and what it does is it's free. And what you do is you sign up for it, you give them a link to a video, and what they'll do is they'll cut it up. You know, you ask them how many clips you want it, like how long of the clip. So if, let's say the video is 10 minutes, you tell them you want 1 minute clips to create shorts. And so the cool thing is that it will automatically retitle it and cut it up. And it'll actually caption it, which is pretty cool. So it will close a lot of these gaps, you know, because I'm a slow talker. Sometimes I talk like this, and it's tough for me to get to the point. Yeah. So anyways, so it kind of cuts a lot of that out. Now, I will say this. I've made about 5 shorts with it. And there's going to be one on each channel for the next 3 or 4 days on each of the channels. But it took like 25 clips to do it. So,
Yeah.
And what do you do is you get an hour a month free. But that's the length of the video that you're uploading. So you don't want to take one of your 1 hour live feeds and have them cut that up. And what it'll do is it's funny because like I did one about a holster, right? I did like a 10-minute video about a holster, and the video was about the holster, but the AI made it look like I was showing off this new firearm I bought. And so it titled it as such. And then there's other titles that like kind of miss the point of what I was talking about. So it's funny to see the AI kind of struggling to figure out what I was talking about. But I have managed to find some clips, and it automatically puts them into these clips, and then you upload them to your YouTube Shorts, and you're good to go.
All right.
So it helps. Like
Opus.
so, like let's say you do OPUS. Let's say that you do a 10-minute video about this Louisville thing, like a Louisville article, right? So you would have the link to that video, like you're sharing it, and put it into the system, and it will create like all these different clips, and it'll also tell you and grade you each of the clips on, okay, this will work because it's got a good hook, or this will work because of the thumbnail, or this will work. You know, it grades you a little bit, and it's pretty cool. I've used it, like I said, about 20 clips. I probably have about 10. No, OPUS. Not
It's
OPS.
OPEC. He's talking about OPEC.
Not OPEC. Gosh. I'll find
Silly.
the thing. Jeez.
Silly. Opus. OPUS. You do on your phone?
I don't have a
or
wrench.
you-
I don't have a wrench anymore, so
Oh, that's
I
another thing
can't-
I didn't tell anybody
I
about.
can't put a link there.
I
It's
forgot
a
to
little
tell
bit
that.
harder on the phone. So your best bet is do on the computer, because what happens is when the clips are done, it'll send you an email, and you can't just type in the number code that you use. You have to copy and paste it. And so I haven't quite perfected it yet. So what I do is I do it all on the computer, and then I download the video on the computer, and then I'll send that to myself, send it to my phone, so I can upload it from the phone if needed. And that seems to work because it's a little bit easier to upload a short from the phone. So,
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he lost his wrench too. Yeah, the wrench thing, I didn't explain it. It's all about what's in the title? Let's rebuild PaleriderTV. It's all in that. Nothing personal against the old wrenches. Just we're going to start from scratch.
Chuck with Liberty, he hates us.
I
He
know
hates us.
you've never been a bit, one of those nuts about the wrenches. Oh no, he took my wrench. So that's why.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
worried
funny.
about it.
There are some people that take those wrenches way too seriously.
but we'll get him. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. It's all part of the rebuild.
I'll keep these thoughts to myself. So
I'm so
But-
evil.
no, you're not. You're not evil.
Yeah.
You curse a lot in person, but that's other than that, you're
I
fine.
curse a lot in person.
You do.
You hear
You're
me
like,
curse a lot in person.
yeah, man. When we're hanging out, you're like F this and F that, and you're a sailor, dude.
It's like
And Pale Rider has road rage like you wouldn't believe.
I used to train sailors. What are you talking about? Road rage? That ain't no road rage. I used to train sailors how to cuss. What are you talking about? Anyway,
See?
I don't
There you
have
go.
road rage.
No, I'm kidding about the road rage, but he does curse a little bit more than what he
Well,
he
I don't curse on
displays.
the YouTube.
Maybe that's what will help build your channel. Maybe you got to like just curse a lot and flail your arms and be all angry at everybody. I think that's what gets views now.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that.
Fine, Pale Rider. Trying to help you
Wow.
build your channel here. That's the whole purpose of this
Yeah.
thing. And here I am giving you the best tips that's working for some people.
Well,
and
this
you're
is
like,
it.
no.
Well, I know, but nobody. I mean, if I start a new channel, start doing that maybe, but not this one. I won't start cussing and drama and none of that. What? He also lights up. What? He also lights up before he even ends the stream every time I watch. What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
One of the
I heard a
rookie
rumor that he
mistakes
got
I made.
that you can't take Chuck and Liberty seriously because I think he may have bought Super Singles.
Super
Did you buy Super
singles.
Singles?
What?
Did you, Don?
I had
Did you
mine
get Super
switched
Singles?
out. I had mine switched out. My Pro
I
Star.
tried to tell him. I
I hated them damn things. Well, my second Pro Star. Yeah. Third truck. I had a nope. Ain't doing it again. Well, I don't know. I didn't. Yeah. No, I had them on the. No, it wasn't. It was the T660. I had a single wide. What do you call them? Single wide.
remember back in the day when I had Super Singles
Super single.
on my
Yeah.
black Peterbilt there.
Yeah.
Ah, those days. You know, those days built a lot of character
Character.
for me.
Yeah.
Also added a lot of weight with all that stress. Man, I was a horrible owner operator back then. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I still don't, but you know, at least I can fake it better now.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. You can't start at the top. You
So
gotta
let me
learn.
ask you a serious question. So if
right.
let's say a rich man comes up to you and goes, "Hey, Pale Rider, I'm going to buy you a truck. Open checkbook, right? What kind of truck would you get and why?"
I don't know. Probably I don't know. W9 maybe 380. What's the latest? 379, 389. Whatever the
389?
latest. 589. Whatever the latest. I don't know if I want a new one,
589's
though.
no 587. I think no 589 is the aerodynamic.
I don't know if I want a new one. There's all that new stuff on it. Emissions. I don't know. Man, buy me an old school show truck or something. One
There
with
you
the
go.
big extended frame and all that.
Get an
Set
old
low to the
W9 with a cat.
ground. Yeah.
Get an
see,
old
I'm
W9 with a
going-
cat in it. Is that what you do?
I'm going from point A to point B and point B back to point A. I'm not going to point A, B, then C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I'm going A, B, then back to A. That's it. Once a week.
I was curious, you know, because I like the new 680s, but man, they have a ton of problems, especially the pack car versions. I've never liked International ever, like zero. I've never liked the Pro Stars. I didn't even like their old crappy cab overs. Although that was the first truck my dad drove outside the Army, or military. Sorry, he was a Marine, not Army.
That's not in the deal. You can't resell it. You have to drive it.
Yeah, you can't resell it. Gosh, somebody was generous enough to buy you a truck, Don, and you're going to sit there and resell it.
It's not in the rules.
That's not in the rules, man.
Yeah. I don't know. You see the
Part of the
W9, that
contract.
little guy is driving around a W9 or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, here's the other thing. So if a rich guy bought me a truck, I'd punch him in the face because I don't want a truck. So there's that. I think it'd blow a turbo outside of warranty, and boom, now you're $12,000 in debt.
Yeah, new Freightliner. What? New Freightliner then with all the bells and whistles. Nah.
Do Freightliners come with bells and whistles? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Something's wrong. Ding, ding. Check engine light. Ding, ding. You too close. Ding, ding. I remember Mr. Charles when he got his new Freightliner. He'd be on Zello, and all the time he'd be talking. You hear it in the background. Beep, 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 ding,
that's
ding,
that
ding,
collision
ding,
mitigation
ding,
and that lane departure stuff.
Damn, Mr. Charles, how you listen to that all day? Drive me crazy.
Yeah,
that's the bells and whistles. I don't want the bells and whistles.
Yeah, you want an old school Caterpillar with not one dang bell or whistle. There's like an alarm if you lose your air, and that's it.
Or just a big light. I only want the low air warning. I just want to see a light flashing.
Remember the cab overs? They'd have that thing that would fall down. Or all old trucks that if you lost your air, that was your warning signal.
Yeah.
If your face was hit with that little stop sign looking thing, your brakes were probably locked up and you're heading towards the shoulder.
It would knock you out just so you won't have to die in the crash. You'd be unconscious. You roll with the flow.
Oh, I think I made Don mad. Don's had a tough day, so I got to take it easy with him.
Was he had a tough day?
I agree with you.
You had to go to New Jersey or something?
No, he had to go to a funeral today. No, I agree with you. The new Kenworths are like they're stylish trucks, but the Packard knows that they're screwed up, and they're like, just put some house in it, and we'll figure it out later. Like, dude, I just spent $200,000 on this dang truck, and you're telling me to put this cheap ass house. That's not even the best stuff on the market. House is crap. House is crap. I said it there. Don't for all you anti-gel treatment people, House is not where you want to go.
Well, there goes our future sponsorship with House right down the drain, Snowlord.
Well, I wouldn't endorse them because their product sucks. I don't endorse. Remember the Road? Okay, remember the Road Pro thing, man? I got all that stuff for free. Not one dang thing worked out of all that stuff. Well, except for the lunchbox. And you know what happened to the lunchbox? Cooker it caught on fire, and it blew out two of my fuses. One that I never did get it fixed. Like, because even the fuse was like, "Yeah, dude, you're on your own." So,
I remember
Road
that.
Pro can kiss my
pulled
butt
over
too.
on the side of the road there on 30 in Little Rock. I'll put out your pork roast on the side of the road. That was funny. Jumped on the side of the road, kept on going.
So, all right. So Road Pro. So I'll tell the story to the 8 people in here. So here's the deal. So
10. Underestimate me.
Well, if you curse and get drunk, or drink a little bit, you might get more. So, anyways, so Road Pro gave me a bunch of free stuff. They gave me this roaster. It's like a different version of their lunchbox cooker, and it's like a roaster pan. So, and they gave me a frying pan. And what else did they give me?
They didn't give you like a crock pot or something?
Yeah, no, not the crock pot. They gave me something else. It might have been it wasn't a lunchbox cooker. Oh, it was a phone charger. Right. Well, number one, the phone charger didn't work with my phone because it was one of those put it on the base things, and I didn't have that kind of phone back then. Now I do, and it works okay. The frying pan, it took me like 30 minutes to cook eggs. It pissed me off, so I got rid of that. And then like I can nuke them for like in like literally 3 minutes.
30 minutes to cook eggs.
Wow. Yeah, that's how awesome it was, right? And then the roaster pan, I was like, okay, this is the last thing. So I plugged it in, and I put like a pound of pork, and like it was sausage. It wasn't a roast, it was sausage, right? So I put it in first thing in the morning. I'm like, all right, this thing should be done by lunchtime, right? So I'm going down the road, and I know, and it's within reach. I look down, and it's not on, and it's been sitting in this hot truck for like 2.5 hours. I'm not about to trust that meat, and the thing's been off. It literally wouldn't work. So I pulled over on the big, huge, wide shoulder there by Bass Pro over there off of 30, right? Isn't that off of I-30?
Yeah.
And I jumped back there, and the 12-volt thing, the outlet still worked. I'm like, you know what? Screw this thing. So I took the pan, the aluminum foil pan that had full of meat, and I threw it out on the interstate. Not on the interstate itself, but in that shoulder. So some crows got to eat pretty good because they like raw meat. And then I threw that thing in the trash, and I drove down the road so mad. Had to buy Popeye's chicken or something probably, but yeah. But yeah, so that's the story. And Pale Rider loves it when I get angry at electronics. Watch this. I just have to say laptop in Lamar, Missouri.
Missouri, the great laptop massacre.
See, he gets tickled about that.
I stopped bringing it up because I thought you would get mad as I kept bringing it up.
No, dude.
I know what that's like when somebody teases you on in about the same thing forever and ever.
No, I deserve that. Well, because what made it funny was my Facebook post. You got to admit it, right? Hey, nice coffee mug.
Oh, thank you. See, it made the trip.
It was my Facebook post where I had it find Jesus, right? It was the way I did it. It was casual. I wasn't like all flailing, all mad. I just went out there and casually put the laptop on the ground and smashed it with a hammer, and then I hit it about 4 or 5 times.
And you scared some poor lady and her child.
Hey, man. I've got a printer that sits over here to my left that has flirted with death many, many times. Like, it's to the point that if my dog hears me hit the table, man, he gets all like, uh-oh, Dad's mad, man. I'm out of here.
Uh-oh. Yeah. See, Wheelburner swears by house. He used on the ice roads with -50.
Well,
never gelled.
Maybe it's different in Canada, but I've had 3 trucks freeze up using House. I've never had a truck freeze up with Lucas or Power Service.
I've never used. I just use House. Never had any issues.
Well, aren't you and Wheelburner special? Fine, good.
I'm not.
You guys go
good.
use your
just
House.
Saying, that's all I've ever. I never. It's right there. It's usually readily available. Just grab it, pay for it, and get fuel and go. I never worry about all the other stuff. But I'm not. I'm not.
Look at Mrs. A. What she said. You made the cat nervous.
I'm not endorsing.
When you were tapping the table.
You made the cat nervous. You were tapping the table. Demonstrates. I think you're terrorizing the animals there at the Snorlord compound.
Pale Rider,
Yeah.
let me make a confession to you. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I know this is going to be become a big shock, and you could turn this into a YouTube short if you want. This little section here, so write down the time. I have a problem. For some unknown reason, and I can't figure out why, it's completely beyond my comprehension. But people seem to think I'm some scary, crazy guy. And I don't know why. I don't know. My daughter's friend, she's scared of me. The dog, he gets scared of me. The cat gets scared of me. My wife always thinks I'm mad when I'm not. We've been together like 27 years, 26 years. And she still can't tell when I'm angry or not, because I always look angry. I have resting serial killer face or something. And I don't understand why. I think I'm a very loving looking person. Like look at this. Who could not love this? I mean, I got a Godzilla hat and everything. Right? And I don't understand it.
Scary, man. Now, what scared me the other day was when you was just got done working out, you had your Snyder skull cap on, you had your beard braided and all that. I said, what the heck? I'm scared.
See,
But you'll come out
I don't.
there. I'm just kidding. I've been working out. Where's my steroids at? I'm going to become a professional wrestler. No, just kidding.
Pale Rider.
No,
I don't think I'm going to be in this live feed anymore. You've offended me.
I didn't offend you. I was talking about, how some of the weightlifters take it a little too far sometimes. Trucking with Liberties found Jesus on the FedEx dock. He was Hispanic and said, Jesus, resting serial killer face. That is awesome. No, but how's the workout thing going? How's the workout thing going?
It's good. The whole purpose of it is to be stronger, because like I could be easily whooped in an arm wrestling match. So the years of driving have, and here's something that I've learned, right? So what accelerates old people dying is when they fall, right? So it's good to have a strong foundation. So you need to have strong legs, strong balance, strong muscles, because you always hear about the elderly person falling down and they're never the same after that. And so as we get older, I want to protect myself. I want to be able to run. Like, if there's an emergency and I have to run across the street, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Think of all the conditioning that you had to go through as a Marine, right? And there's a purpose for that. It's funny. We call them, the people in the firearm culture, they call them Mule Team 6. These guys that got every gun in the collection, and they go to training and they do all the range, and they could hit the 12 o'clock on a clock, from 200 yards, but man, you could kick them in the knee and take everything they got. They call them loot stops, So when the apocalypse happened, they're called loot stops, because you can knock them in the knee and their purple leg, and you could steal all their crap. And I don't want to be one of those guys. So, but I and what I found, it's been therapy for me. So I do like 3 days a week. I do an hour of weight training plus treadmill, and then the other 3 days I do treadmill. That's the goal. Now, I've been off a little bit because my youngest she tested positive for COVID. We're not sure if that's what it really was. And then work got kind of stupid for a minute with some last minute bookings, and I don't make it out of the house like as early as I want. So and plus I've been fighting allergies. Last thing you want to do is be all sneezy at the gym.
It's
so
pollen season.
Yeah, and the trees are just squirting all over the place here in Missouri right now. So, but it's going well, dude. I've already I've been keeping a journal, and I've been keeping up. Like I'm actually getting stronger. My wife says I look that it's starting to change me physically, you know, and so it's giving me a lot of energy. It's ironic because you think you need energy to work out, but what happens is if you're disciplined, the workout will give you energy. Like next thing you know, you're waking up like 2 weeks later, you're like, man, I feel pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And so I mean, even if you do like 30-minute walks after dinner, you know, that is way better because now they're equating sitting to the new smoking. You know, that's kind of that's like just as bad for you. So in truck drivers, you know, we're more prone to that, you know, and you had a health scare, which is why you're off the road. So I highly recommend you to at least walk, you know, get some 5-10 pound dumbbells and work some muscles a little bit that you might not have worked
I know a lot
in a
of
while.
them.
And
150 pound, 200 pound dumbbells. They're all over the place.
no, 10 pounds.
Yeah. Well, all
get a
those
shake
kind of
weight.
dumbbells. These kind of dumbbells.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It went over my head. Sorry.
Yep.
You know, you can get a shake weight.
Oh, I don't
know what a
about
shake
them
weight
things.
is?
Yeah, I've seen those.
You can
I
get
don't
a
know
shake
if I could
weight.
do that. But I need to get my walking back again. I kind of been so slacking off on my walking since we left Arkansas.
Dude, you ought to do
I need to get back to it.
Like you ought to do live walks on your KP Law News and just like, hey, let's see what we can see around the neighborhood. And you're actually walking, you know, for 30 minutes. And hey, if something pops off, man, you're right there.
Yeah.
Do it. So, anyways.
Do it. Snowboard.
Do it.
So what else? How about the music? Is the Sulk will be headlining anywhere soon?
No, I did buy a new recorder so I can start recording some music. The drummer and I get together about 3 times a year, it seems like, and we never really put anything structured. We did write about, as a whole band, we wrote about 6 songs and 1 cover, and I GoPro'd those. I was still fat, like fatter than I am now, so that's how old those videos are. And they're basically referenced if we want to get into those songs. Now, the guy that was the other guitar player, the guy that helped write the keyboards to the original song Sulk that I know you like so well, that was in the apnea for a minute, he came over and brought me a record. Like, here, I'll show you. He does a lot of solo recording, so this is his solo project. Willie Wardlaw, I Am Superman. He brought over this CD for me.
Cool.
And then he has a side project called Vault Wraith, and so he does all the instruments on this.
Dang.
So this Willie, man, he's a music making machine. He's got all kinds of different genres going, and you know, he was a prominent member of Apnea in our early years, and he helped write a lot of our great songs. He's a good dude, and he brought over those records because I had these old records that was given to me. That's an old Springfield band, and he wanted one of them, so we just traded. And but anyways, I bought this new recorder so I can track some guitar stuff with some drums and possibly use some clean singing vocals. You know, the death vocal Steve is no more, and yeah, there might be something, you know. So like maybe for my intro, instead of the music I've got, which is mine also, I can put like some new music to it or something. So
cool.
So that's the latest with the music. I've got to learn how to use this recording thing, so that might take some time. It's like I'm working on I'm doing my workouts. I got to finish my taxes stuff. I've got to we've got house stuff that needs to be done. We got a fence that my wife's been working on clearing. There's 3 books I'm working on at once. I'm helping my son tomorrow with some Amazon stuff. It's pretty busy, so I have to carve. I'm doing YouTube cameos like this for some weird reason, and so it's hard to carve out some time to like really dedicate to music. So, but it's gonna allow at least for me to put some. ideas down instead of just jamming live on the YouTubes. I can do that. So I might do a guitar live. Sterling's been bugging me to do a guitar live feed for a while, and I just haven't done it yet, and it's bumming him out, I think. So I need to get on that. So
don't let Sterling tell you what to do, Snorlord.
Sterling's a big contributor to the channel. He's a good friend, so I want to help him out.
Every live stream he gives memberships. I don't ever get one. YouTube never picks me for one of your memberships. What the hell?
I know, it's so random.
I know, it's crazy.
It's you know what's funny though is when you see one of your haters that hate watches gets a membership, you're like, ha ha, you're a member of my channel. It's funny.
Yeah, I'll be glad when I get members back.
What it should do is it should pick randomly from the people that are in the chat, not just subscribers.
Yeah, that's
Reward the people. Like I'm gonna email YouTube about that right now.
Yeah, it should be the ones that are in the chat, not just members or subscribers.
Yeah, YouTube. I know you're listening to you and your AI self.
Yeah, I seen people getting memberships. He was gifting, and they weren't even in the chat. So I'm here. Give me one.
They might have been in the chat. They might have been hate watching. They might have been like, I hate this dude. Look at that serial killer face and his stupid ass beard. You know, I'm gonna hate watch him.
Resting serial killer face. All
right, Pale Rider.
You're not scary, man. You don't scare me.
Well, because you know me, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I've never been that guy that could blend with the crowd. Like I can't. No, I can't walk into a room and like, hey, there's Steve. He's awesome. Let's all hang out and hang on his every word, which is probably good. I wouldn't want to be one of them dudes, anyways. But
yeah, I know.
But you know, that's why if I went to the truck show, people are like, oh, there's Steve. What up, dude? And that's it. They might not even do that. You know, so
I know. So. Well, I hope we get to go. I probably won't be going unless somebody, says, "Go, Pale Rider, here. Here's your empty checkbook. Go to the truck show." All right, let's go.
Speaking of which, what's up with the LVC? I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's all right. Hope he's not like in the bottom of a river or something in the California floods.
Or
he got caught in a forest fire or a big snow squall. Hope he didn't get trapped.
Crazy weather over there.
I know. Like, hope he didn't get swallowed by an earthquake. And swooped up by
Godzilla.
Homeless pterodactyl.
Hit LA. I don't know. I've seen him on somebody's live stream. Can't remember. Maybe not. I mean, I got his. Do we have his number? To give him a text. Say, LBC, what's up? What's up with you, man?
Well, speaking of which, man, I'm out. Have a good night, Pale Rider. It's been fun hanging out. And
thanks for taking the time to stop and put your stone, your brick, or whatever you want to call it, for the rebuild. The PaleriderTV YouTube channel.
Yeah. Later.
I can't do the thumbs up. All right. There we go. All right.
You can't do this?
I can, but it can't. The green screen, the virtual. It's not a green screen. It's the virtual background thing. I gotta get my green screen set up and everything. Finish setting up.
Dude, this room divider has been the best investment my wife's given. Well, not the best thing my wife's given me, but it's pretty cool. Like, I literally just fold it up, put it over to the side. It doesn't take up any room. They could still open the back door without setting up this big thing. And I could go and get my green screen if I wanted to and put it behind me. Just strap it to that or whatever, clip it to it. But I think green screens are kind of getting out of style.
Yeah.
At least the virtual background. So
I might set up something behind me, where there's like a studio or something.
Yeah, like a background. Yeah, like so. Do you have a wall behind you? You just haven't put the green cloth up yet?
No, I got my desk pushed up against the wall.
Oh, okay.
But I put the green screen behind me. It's too big for the camera. It won't fill in the whole space.
Oh, okay.
Because the wall's so far back.
Oh, okay.
But I'd have to switch the desk around and use the green screen behind me and have this much space between the desk and the wall. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to set this up.
I think a lot of natural, like I read a book that talk about like if you're a music podcaster, have music behind you. If you're a book person, have books behind you. If you're a finance person, have books behind you. You know, like I know people that have guitars behind them and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, obviously, I'm not going to get fancy with my little wall thing here, but I think people are liking the natural backgrounds. So, you know, like even a bookshelf back there or something like that. So,
yeah.
anyways, it's not my channel. You can do what you want. You can be like, Story Alert,
Well,
you keep your mouth, you serial killer face need to shut your butt up. So
I'm taking ideas and tips for the rebuild.
We'll rebuild this like an old caterpillar.
And we built this city. Oh, right. Oh, God, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. The number one song of all time. We built this city. I know. That song comes on, I cringe. Pretty bad. Let's see. There's Sterling right there. I'm going to go into bed, start over. I personally like the truck behind you, but not a deal breaker. If you support Buc-ee's, I'll pull my membership, though. Nobody
He's serious about that. I have not, dude. I have not stepped into Buc-ee's. My son has gone in there a couple of times. He's mesmerized with the place, but I have not gone in there yet. It's way on the other side of town. It's not much of a convenience store if it's not convenient to go in.
Yeah. Buc-ee's.
All right, Pale Rider. I'm out. Later.
All right, man. Have a good one. Appreciate it. There he goes. Driving off into the sunset. And he's out. Out. Let's see. How can here we go. Kick. I just kicked Snow Lord. Kicked him. So that's about it, I guess. Anybody got any other questions, comments, concerns? Hang on for a few more minutes, I guess. Been on there for an hour and 12 minutes. But yeah, we're not going anywhere. I've never been to Buc-ee's. Everybody keep telling me my hat's from there. I don't know. I've never been there either, so I don't know. Never been in one. Always heard the stories. But how many more watch hours you need? Quite a few. 1,200 or something like that, I think. I don't know. I was an idiot deleting all the live streams from way back when. I should just left them alone, and that hurt me, I think. But it'll be all right. Just watch the vids. I've been getting a lot of, losing all the viewers and everything. It's hard to do a video when you only get 60 views. It's kind of takes a wind out of your sails, but you got to keep going. You got to keep digging and digging and digging, and the views will come back. Subs will come back, and then we'll start getting memberships and all that back. So toy truck can come back in a week. Yeah, I'm gonna do more live streams. You get some watch time on live streams, but we don't have much to talk about on live streams. During the morning, maybe I go like I was gonna do one time, Stroller does Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, or do a pre-show, Stroller, or do after shows, or who knows, or short. Do you get over 3 million? Yeah, I never get a. Shorts are weird. They'll take off and all of a sudden just die. I don't mess with the shorts that much. I'm gonna try that thing store just talking about the Opus. I guess I put some shorts on there. It adds up to watch time and all that stuff. But that's it. That's about it, I guess. That's about it, I guess. So, speaking of Snow Lord, I guess we're going to have to play some Soap. We were talking about the Soap song from Apnea. Let's see if I have it. Yeah, I still have it. And that'll be it. So I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe.